Hello everybody, it is Mikkel, and today I'm going to be talking about Nintendo. You might have heard that there's going to be a new Nintendo Direct tomorrow on September 13th, a little bit of dust, and I'm excited for it, and so I'm just going to be talking about some of the things that I'm expecting, slash not expecting, but hoping will be there. The biggest thing that I want to be there is Pikmin 4, because Pikmin 3 is one of my favorite games on the Wii U. I still play it pretty regularly, or at least when I was home I still played it pretty regularly. When my friend came over, we would always play bingo battles, because it's just a fun multiplayer mode and it doesn't get old. So I'm hoping that Pikmin 4 is a thing that is happening. Miyamoto said something about it being nearing completion a few years ago. So, I feel like we have to get some news on it sometime soon, and now's the perfect time. Super Mario Odyssey, obviously, they said it's going to be there, so I'm not going to spin anything on that, because I would rather it not even be there, because I'm already sold on the game. I've already seen more than enough footage to sell me on the game. I'm already excited and hyped for it, so anything else will just be spoiler territory for me, but who knows, maybe they're going to find something that isn't spoilery to actually talk about. Another thing I want them to talk about, Layton's Mystery Journey. That comes out on the 3DS in less than a month. So I feel like even if it's just a brief mention, hey, this exists, it's coming out on the 3DS in a few weeks, I think that would be enough. Just maybe a little teaser trailer, nothing too long. Another thing that I've been hearing lots of people assume is that Okami HD was announced today, except it was only for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Noticeable lack of Switch. I've heard that people think it's going to be because they're going to announce Okami HD for the Switch during the event, and I would agree with them there, except for the fact that I feel like they would have announced Okami HD for the Switch initially, like they would have had that as the reveal during the event, and then like maybe after the event is over, the company tweeted like, hey, it's also coming out on the PS4, PC, and Xbox One, just for everybody else who wants it. So, just something about the fact that it's already announced and it wouldn't have like as much of a surprise during the event has led me to believe maybe they're not going to announce it during the Direct. But who knows. They're also going to probably talk about a bunch of Fire Emblem Warriors and stuff. I don't care about that, so whatever. It's just, I feel like that has to be. People are talking about how this is the anniversary of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS releasing, or at least September 13th is. And so I feel like people are just kind of grasping at straws. Like, I would love for Smash Brothers to be announced for the Switch. I would love for, like, Inklings and a Professor Layton character to join the battle. But it's just, we have ARMS, and I just feel like that's going to be Nintendo's focus on fighting for a while. I would love to be wrong. I would love Smash Brothers on the Switch. I just don't know if it's going to happen, especially this soon. Speaking of ARMS, I feel like they're going to announce another DLC thing for it, maybe a new stage. I know we just had the new character and stage. I don't even know if they're out yet, but I feel like they're just going to announce something new for ARMS, and also something new for Splatoon. Whether it is more clothes, or just a weapon, or maybe the next Splatfest theme if it's, like, branded like the one in Japan was, so, yeah, I don't know. I also feel like we're definitely going to get Pokemon Sun, Ultra Sun and Moon news, and Pokken news, because those are popular. I also think that we're going to get an update to the Nintendo Switch mobile app for like phones and stuff, because I feel like it's just there, you know, they haven't really had anything new added to it since Splatoon 2, and so I feel like even if it's just an announcement of like, hey, Poken's also going to be using it, or hey, Super Mario Galaxy or Super Mario Odyssey is going to be using it in some way, I feel like we're going to get an announcement with the app of some sort, and maybe like better updates for it, not necessarily for game, just like, hey, here's like some complaints we've heard about people having with the app, and so here are some fixes to it to help satisfy your Nintendo app needs, because it's not the best app ever. Speaking of apps, they might talk about the Animal Crossing app, which leads me to Animal Crossing. I don't think it'll be this soon, but I mean, if they announce Animal Crossing, I will not complain at all. Animal Crossing New Leaf, one of my favorite 3DS games, and I would love a sequel, a proper true sequel on the Switch. I could play it on the TV and take it on the go. You know, like every other Switch game for the most part. I would really love Animal Crossing, especially now that I'm in college. You could like help me, or well, it might actually do the opposite. I was gonna say help get into like the routine, and it's like in the morning I play a little bit of Animal Crossing, go to class, play a little of Animal Crossing in between class, go to my final class today, you know? But it might just make me procrastinate on everything for a million more hours than I used to. So, yeah. I would still love Animal Crossing though. I just don't feel like we're gonna get Animal Crossing and Pikmin 4 like during the same event. I feel like that's too big of a thing. Like that would already beat out the Nintendo E3. So, whatever. Anyway, that's some of my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct predictions. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have as much to say. I went through all my points. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, and thank you all so much for watching. Do you like my animal cracker jar? It's almost empty because I've been eating a lot of animal crackers in college. Animal crackers are pretty good. I still have the rest of the Toblerone, by the way. It's been raining. Bye. BoJack Horseman's really good. Please watch it.